Howdy, howdy, howdy. What are you guys doing? My name is Jason and this is Ray of Light Tarot. Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's Friday night. We're going to have fun. Look at Bentley in the background. Look at that little cutie. Hey, I'm talking to you. Bentley. Yeah, you're a cutie. Yeah, you're a cutie. You're a cutie and you know it. You're a cutie and you know it. Isn't he cute, guys? I love that dog. That's my heart right there. That little bundle of fur is my hug monster. You're a scrumdiddlyicious. You're scrumdiddlyicious, Bentley. Now he's itching or scratching or biting or something. He's not paying attention. I love that dog so much. Oh my God. He just makes me want to hug him. I just love it, love, love. Yeah, hi. Hearts, baby. Hearts, baby. I really do. Like, I'm in love with my dog. I think if I could marry my dog, I would, but I just love him. He's so cute. Anyway, hey guys, welcome. So it's Friday night live. What are you guys up to? You guys having a nice end of the week? You ready for the week? I love fur babies too. I'm definitely a dog person, but I'm an all animal person. You know, I love fur babies. Hey Joan, hey, I've got you on the list, Joan. You're at the top of the list again. And nice to see you. So, guys, we've got two people on the list. So we've got a list that's open if you want to get on it. We're going to have a fun little Friday night. Mine just got neutered yesterday. Oh, poor baby. He'll be okay. He'll survive. Yeah, so we got two people on the list. Both of the people on the list, Joan and Bobby, both sent 25. So you're both going into the drawing. So we still got a few open spaces for the drawing as well. Here's how it works. The Cash App is listed in the description of this video. It's $Ray of Light Tarot. To get on the list, it's just $20, just like usual. We don't want to go much higher than that. That seems ridiculous to ask a question to ask more than $20. It's like 2-3 minutes of my time. $20 is fine. However, if you want to get in on the drawing to win a free 30-minute reading, which we should be doing the drawing tonight, that's a $25 love offering. So $25 will get your name in the drawing tonight, and it will get you a question through the mini reads, a question from Spirit. So whatever you want to do, and however you want to do it. So let me know, guys. But we're gonna just, I'm gonna burn a little bit of stuff here. I'm gonna say a little intention. We're gonna get started, okay? Because it's been a long day for me. I'm working on a lot of things. I read the list. For anyone who's waiting on a personal reading, I read a list this morning of the ones I'm working on, and I got a couple bookings. Jordy and Tanya, I got your bookings in today for your 30-minute personal readings. I got you guys on my list. I'll be contacting you this weekend to get you all set up, okay? So let's see. I'm going to burn a little Palo Santo. No white sage today because I don't want to clear out any of this good energy that I'm connecting to, but I do want to get a little bit of this love vibe going. So, guys, let's do that. Do you guys want to share anything with me? Does anyone want to share anything about their week? We can have a little show and tell or tell in detail. I don't know what you would call it when you can't really show. Show and smell, show and tell. What did you call it in school? Was it show and tell? Show and tell, and then if you can't really show, so just tell. How was your week, guys? Over here, we've had a busy week. Bentley and I have been keeping busy. Yes, Joan says, yes, it was. Do you know what you want to ask about, Joan? I'm assuming you have something you want to ask about. Oh, Rebecca's feeling a bit under the weather. I never get sick, just trying to get well. Yeah. Do what you got to do. Take vitamins. I take a lot of vitamins every night anyway when I go to bed. A lot of people take their vitamins in the morning. I've read a lot of studies that it's better to take your vitamins at night so that your body can metabolize them while you're sleeping or something. I don't know. Something. There's, for some reason, it's in my head that I need to take my vitamins at night. So that's what I do. Taking all the vitamins and all the oils. Yes. I saw your Rebecca. You guys follow her. Follow All Natural Rebecca. Hey Tracy, nice to see you. Follow All Natural Rebecca, you guys. She's really, really got some good tips about DIY stuff and all natural products. Basically just using, all natural products, vinegar, things like that, and essential oils and stuff. I saw your video about the toilet cleaner. That was a really good tip. I think that's a great thing. and we gave it a like-see. So that was a good video. I'm glad you're putting up some content. It's a good time to be putting up content, guys. So do it. Do it. You're welcome. Look at Bentley. How cute is he? Hi, Bentley. Hi, Mr. B. What's up, Mr. Biddlesby? What are you doing, Mr. Bentley Biddlesby? What are you doing back there? Are you looking at us? Mr. Bentley Biddlesby, what's up? He's so cute. I just love that dog. Oh my God, I love that dog so much. I love you. Daddy loves you. I'm one of those people, I really do love to the moon and back, right? Like I can be a sarcastic, kind of a dry, cold fish. I really can. Like if I don't feel you, I don't feel you. But when I love to the moon and back. It's one of those loves. It's got its own zip code, its own currency, all that. You're so cute. You're mine. You're mine, Mr. Bentley. You're mine. His face, I know, his whole everything, his whole aura, right? So Cassandra, it's not just his face. Yes, his face is adorable, but it's his whole aura. He's just, I just want to love him. I just want to love him. I just want to love you. Do you want to love me? Do you want to? You do. You want to love me, don't you? You want to love me. I love him. All right. So I got to get to work, Mr. B. I got to get to work, Mr. Biddlesby. I'll be back with you in a little while. He probably wants to go out or something. He's so cute. You are a Virgo. Yes, I am a Virgo, Tracy. Well, I mean, I'm a Virgo sun. Virgo sun, Gemini ascendant, Cancer moon, and Leo Venus. So take it. All right, so we're going to start with Joan. Let me say a quick intention here. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, I can tell. He seems pretty perfect. He is pretty perfect. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to connect today. Get that clear connection. We're going to get some good energy in here. We're going to get some healing guidance, right? Some good messages, some clear, direct, and healing guidance for you guys, whatever you need to know. All right, so here we go. If you want to get on the list, again, it's $ Ray of Light Tarot to Cash App. $20 to ask a question, $25 to get in on this drawing here that we're going to be setting up. If we get to 10, we're at 7 people in the drawing right now. If we get to 10 tonight, we'll do the drawing tonight. If not, we'll push it off till Sunday. We'll push it off till Sunday. It's no big deal. All right, guys, here we go. Joan, what is your question? Thank you, ancestors, for being around me. I feel you gathering around me, ancestors. I feel y'all. Thank you, Nana R. Thank you, Granny B. Thank you, Grandma McC. Love you guys. Okay. Just leaving it to the divine for guidance, not sure what to ask. Well, let's see. What does Joan need to know at this time? I think I'm going to use, what decks do we want to use for Joan? I'm going to use the Morgan Greer deck. I don't know, Joni. That's what's calling your name, girl. That Morgan Greer deck is calling your name. We got to trust the energy, guys. Trust the energy, trust the timing of your life, trust the journey you're on, you know. Don't try to force anything. Yeah, that's it. Don't try to force anything. That's a real big lesson. It's good to see you feeling good. Yeah, I am feeling good. I've been working a lot, which can be draining, but it's also reinvigorating as well. I mean, it's such an encouraging thing when I do a reading and I connect to an energy that's so good and I have good news to tell somebody. And I've been having some really good news for people, at least the last day or two. So that's been really exciting. I like when the news is good. What are you over there huffing and puffing about, Mr. Biddlesby? What does Joan need to know? What does Joan need to know tonight from you guys? Empress. This is about, okay, so this is about your soulmate connection, but it's also about that financial stuff. What else? We'll get into what it's all saying, but hold on, wait, there's more to this. This is a very specific message as well on a side note. With the Ten of Swords leading to the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you need to be on the lookout for a really good deal, Joan. There's an opportunity or a good deal to either Uh, it may be to like make a purchase or a rental property if you're when you start to expand in that business sense or whatever that all is. Be on the lookout for opportunities landing in your lap. Something that's because it feels like almost like an auction or something that felt someone else's failure or trash is your success and treasure. And it doesn't mean that you've got to sort of dance on anybody's grave or anybody's business's grave or anything else like that. But there's an interesting energy for you where literally someone else's failure is your success. So you've got this. It's like it's I used to do this fun thing when I was a kid with my friends called dumpster diving. I mean, we didn't literally dive into dumpsters, but people would throw things out that were really nice and really cool. And so, like, you'd find a friend of mine had when we were teenagers. A friend of mine had a kitchen table or like a kitchen nook table, and it was just a wooden table that they repurposed and really we stripped it and sanded it and we put a really nice stain on it, and then I used to do that with a lot of furniture. I was like I had my own little carpentry shop, and my family members started giving me old wooden pieces of furniture to strip, sand, and stain for them, and but I would go dumpster diving, right? When I was like 18, 19 years old, dumpster diving and find like all different cool chairs. Anyway, I repurposed a set of chairs for her, and she had like 6 different chairs at that table. None of them matched, but they were cool. They were really cool chairs. It was kind of like what you would call shabby chic. It was like that kind of shabby chic look, and it worked. I mean, we used to use like old suitcases, stacked old suitcases for like to make little different types of tables, and literally connected them to each other in cool ways and stuff. So why am I bringing that up? It's so weird when I get down a path. Joan, okay, the reason I'm bringing that up, like on Friends, similar to that. That's right, I forgot about that on Friends. So there's a message in that for you, Joan, in dumpster diving. It's like you have an opportunity that may not present itself as an opportunity. And you know how that happens, you guys? You guys know what I mean. Like sometimes something doesn't look like an opportunity when it first appears. You're like, what can I do with this? I don't want this. It's kind of like that Four of Cups energy. In the Four of Cups is like this person's, maybe they're drunk. Maybe those 3 cups on the ground represent 3 drinks they've had. And that fourth in the sky represents this love being offered from the divine about a soulmate. But by the time it's offered, they're like, I don't want that. Sure, it looks special, but what isn't special? Like I can make anything special. I don't want that. I don't need that. So it's just kind of this weird energy, right? You do need it. Don't have an. Make sure you're not in a Four of Cups mentality. Be in an Empress mentality, a nurturing mentality, right? You're being called to look at everything and see how you can nurture it and really, really allow it to grow. Whose birthday is it? Oh, happy birthday, Crystal. My sister's birthday is March 9th, one of my sisters. So tomorrow night we're having a little celebratory dinner for her. It's going to be fun. I've been learning some new recipes, so maybe I'll go help make something. With this Empress energy, though, Joan, it is about it's a nurturing energy. It's also an energy of pregnancy. So when you think of the Empress, she's going through a gestational period, and so you're in kind of a gestational period. And I'm not talking about. I mean, you've already got a beautiful baby in your life with sweet baby James, but I'm talking about a period of growth and a period where you may not see the results. Like you're not going to necessarily see why something's a gift or why it's a treasure until down the road, but just if you choose to look at something with the eyes of value, right? And what does that mean? The eyes of value. It's like you're choosing to see something's worth. So that's a good thing to do. I think that's my baby. Oh yeah. He is so sweet. You guys, Joan's grandson, James, is the most adorable baby. We call him Sweet Baby James, like the James Taylor song. It's a really good song. He's a really cute kid too. So cute. Such a cutie. But you do have the 8 of Rods in the reverse as an overall energy. So the reason I mention is what yeah, I get where you're going with this. Well, the reason I mention that is the 8 of Rods is an energy of communication. In reverse, it's kind of a lack of Oh, thank you so much, Dark Light Tarot. I appreciate that. We've all got the light and the darkness in us, though. been doing a lot of shadow work recently, and that does help you really light up. That's important to remember. My friend Victoria sent me a message today about what makes the stars shine so bright. A whole heck of a lot of darkness is what does it. And so, you know, it's okay to go through some darkness and some pain. It's going to make you shine brighter. And when you come through the other side of something, it's like just a real release. But Joan, Empress energy, seeing the value, growth, beauty, a lot of that. Shadow work is definitely imperative, Bobby. You're next on the list. Yeah, so the list is basically open if anyone wants to get on. I'm fine with not going in longer though, because I'm fine with cutting it off at Joan and Bobby, because you know, we don't need to go too long. But if you want to get on the list, you're welcome to, guys. So King of Pentacles energy. The Eight of Wands is a slowdown or a slowdown in things coming through because it's reversed, okay? So just be aware of that. Okay, the Cash App is $Ray of Light Tarot. It's listed in the description of the video here if you want to get on the list. It's a $20 love offering or $25 to get on the, if you want to get in the drawing thing. King of Pentacles is a great energy, okay? This is you. This is you stepping into this masculine energy of creation, of fertilization also, you know, and really sticking, this is about sticking your stake in the ground. You know, like when you think of the Sooners in Oklahoma, how they went and remember the movie Far and Away with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Remember they did that. They were Sooners they were from Ireland. They came to the United States and then they went out to Oklahoma to claim land. So they have the where they blow the whistle or the horns or they shoot off the guns or whatever they do, and then the people take off in their wagons to go claim their land. Right? All you had to do was stick your stake in the land, and it's yours. Can you imagine, guys? But that's what you're kind of being called to do here with the King of Pentacles. You don't have to do a lot of work. Spirit wants to reward you here, and it feels so just sort of like this. It almost feels like it's kind of this this sort of unbelievable wave of abundance coming in. You can send 20 or 25 here in the super chat as well, guys, if you want to do that. That's fine too. We'll take it that way. If you need a reading, you know, but if it's no big deal. I'm not trying to stay on a long time tonight, so it's up to you guys. If you have a question, you need guidance, go for it. But yeah, Joan, I really like this energy. Don't be afraid to stick your little stake in the ground and say, this is mine, I want it. And and again, have the eyes of value right now. Don't be looking at things like they're trash just because somebody else threw it away. Just because somebody else threw it away doesn't mean it's trash. I've had love interests throw me away. Do I look like trash up in here? No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, guys. There's value in things. We've all had our moments of not feeling so valuable, but this is more about something else. I know you're not shy, sweetie. Cash App is very easy, guys. You just download it, and it takes 2 seconds, and it's super easy. If you don't use it and you're in the United States, you should. It's the best payment app, in my opinion. Guys, all of you, not just Joan. This is her reading, but it's for everybody. Don't be afraid to stick your little stake in the ground and claim something. And if you have the eyes of value will see that's when something has a lot to offer. But Joan, I do feel this is this is about things, right? This is about the material very much, and not so much about a person. Although all this abundance leads to a soulmate reunion. It really does, especially if that's something that's in your future and what you desire. If your heart desires union with a soulmate, a twin soul coming into a good place. And again, these don't have to be romantic relationships, guys. Twin souls, read about it. Read about it from the people that know. It can be an intense friendship. It can be a romantic relationship. It usually is, but it's not always. It can run the gamut, right? A union is not about copulation and weddings and all that silly stuff that's from an old template of thinking. That's not what we're talking about here, guys. So if you were born before like 1980, let go of that way of thinking. We're in a new world, and that's part of your spiritual growth. It's not about needing someone to take care of you, needing a partner. Get out of that mindset. This is about growth, expansion, adventure, right? Adventure. That's what heals the world. That's what shifts the planet, okay? Not desiring someone to come and live in your codependent house and be miserable with you. That doesn't work. Wait a minute, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not saying, listen, you can do Cash App or you can do the Super Chat if you need to get a reading. Let's move on from that. Who cares? We don't want to, let's not get into any like bad discussions, negative discussions, anything bad that happened. Let's just keep that out of this space. This is a sacred space of positivity, abundance, health, wealth, wisdom, sexiness, love, all that good stuff. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know I get a little sassy sometimes. Amen to that, Rebecca. I am with you, boo boo. Like, let's choose adventure every time. Comfort, adventure, adventure it is. Sassy is good. Sassy is good. Okay, so next is Bobby P. Bobby P, what is your question? And I think that's it. As long as nobody else needs to get a reading, we will wrap it up with Bobby P, and we'll continue this on Sunday Night Live. If you also, my friend Jai, I think, is live tonight doing minis, so you could scoot over to her channel if you want to get a reading. She'll be happy to take care of you as well. She's a pretty good reader over there, and she does like astrology stuff. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you want me to stay on, get a reading. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem staying on, but you got to get a reading, guys. I'm not just going to stay on and make a fool of myself for nothing. Why is he push and pulling? Uh-oh, he's push and pulling. Well, so... No, it's not. Why is he push and pulling? Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. I don't know. Let's see. Bobby wants to know why he's pushing and pulling. You know, that push and pull, that energy. Thank you, Anne. You'll be next. That push and pull, that energy of sort of that push and pull can be a Gemini energy, you know, of two minds about something, where you want something that you don't, you want something that you don't, you want something that you don't. That is an interesting energy because it can cause you to be flaky, and it can also cause you to not make the right decisions, and it can also cause you to not make any decisions, which none of that is good. So beware of that if that person is engaging that energy, because that rubs off on you. And if that's a soulmate, you can start mirroring that energy, and you don't want to mirror that. I know I have a lot of friends who are Geminis, a lot. I don't know, I'm drawn to Gemini energy, but as a recovering addict, I have to be careful about that energy that's kind of up and down and shifty and shifts a lot, because that is my rising sign. And so I have to watch for that and really work on my own energy of inner stability, because it's easy to put out a vibe of being stable. Like Geminis can do that, make people think they're stable, but stability that comes from within, that requires some earth energy. That requires some earth energy to get in there. And you have to really force it in or let it in, you know, like don't not force it out, I should say. He's Aquarius. Well, Aquarius is a great energy. And so Aquarius, though, can be very good at being detached, right? And so maybe that's part of the problem. But let's see. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on. Show Bobby why he's push-pulling, guys. Tell me. Chile. Something about Chile. Chilean sea bass. He's not being honest about his feelings, for one thing. Like, he's not being honest. You're gonna see results with patience. This is one of those soulmates that's gonna be cyclical. You've got the Six of Cups here, so I mean, Bobby, that's the good news. Is if you love this person, and obviously you do, it's gonna come back around. Things are gonna get you're moving forward, but it's in an overall arch. So within that overall arch of forward movement are some setbacks along the way. But this is a great energy. The Six of Cups is like a past life soulmate. It's someone who you've lived many lives with, or at least who you're going to go through many many experiences with this lifetime. It's a great energy. That's like two people who have a childlike connection. That's the best, right? A lot of twin souls have this type of connection where they just know each other from somewhere, and they feel like they've played together when they were kids, and they kind of want to just get together and play together as adults, just go on an adventure and live life and have fun and be happy. And so they kind of just want to forget the world, like forget the life that they feel stuck in, and just go. There's a lot of that energy to this connection, and it's very good, it's very nice, and it's very beautiful. However, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. This is resistant, and this is dishonesty. It's that it's that I'm not really. This is someone who doesn't like taking hard looks in the mirror. Okay. And I don't, if you're not, here's the thing, guys, if you're not living, here's the thing. If you're not living your truth, if you're not being open and honest with yourself, you're going to be drawn still to your twin soul. You're going to be drawn to your soulmate. Of course, you're going to be drawn to them, but you're also going to tend to run from them because why? Because you're a scaredy cat. You're a scaredy cat because you're not being honest with yourself about who you are and what you are and what you really want. And so when you're doing this, it comes out in really weird behaviors, right? This can be addictive behaviors. It can be unhealthy behaviors, promiscuous behaviors. None of that's really good, right? I mean, none of that's really good. I mean, look, I'm a gay man. I'm single. I have no issue. I have no hangups about sex. Sex is not a bad thing to me. But promiscuity is not really, like, that's not the way. Nobody really wants to be that way. I don't believe that. I believe in free love, but there has to be a certain degree of decorum and a certain degree of the heart space involved there. When there's not, you start to get into some weird behaviors that, and it doesn't always start that way, but it can if you watch a path or a trajectory, it can really easily become unhealthy and abusive to oneself as well. And so anything that can do that in a really quick way, it's not such good behavior. I'm not saying this person's doing that. So just, that's not what that's about. But ultimately, this person's doing things like that. They're not being honest because I choose to be Tracy and because I'm picky and I will not settle. Not just any man's welcome to come up in here. This is an exclusive club right here. He has to be perfecto. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, what kind of? So, Bobby, this person is not in balance, okay? This person is not in balance. He's not going to be in balance for a little while. The good news is it's happening. There's transition and transformation happening. The star card doesn't come out unless there is. So there is a transformation happening. I like King of Pentacles energy. It's funny, like, you know, one reading ago, the King of Pentacles meant one thing, and now it's something totally different. Here we are, and it's just a totally different energy. It's what the King of Pentacles ultimately just is. It's stable. It's reliable. This isn't any push-pull. This is someone who you want to be stable with because they're providing that for you. Because the thing is, no matter how much you may be into someone, if they're not providing a stable environment or behavior towards you, you can't want to give that to them either. Because they're not giving it to you. Why would you want to give it to them, right? But it's good stuff. You know, it's good stuff. And so, it's a transformation. There's a lot of, for you, part of this, and that's Aquarius energy too, by the way. The star card is the card of Aquarius, if you didn't know that. So he's really showing up here in the reading, and that usually happens, you know, not always, but usually. You're being called to know that your patience will pay off, but you also need to know you don't have to sit around and be patient. You don't need to wait for any of this to unfold in a particular way. You need to really don't be afraid to go after what you want, right? Don't be afraid to do that. Four of Wands. This is going to work out really well. Now, well, what he's holding back important is that he's not offering you something fully stable because he's got Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like there is a part of him that's kind of closed off. That's a beautiful thing. That's like that twin soul type of energy. A twin soul, they're your best friend. This is a beautiful growth thing. Four of Wands. That's that doorway, that spiritual portal to come through where union does exist on the other side. But in this case, there's not two people here, right? There's not a couple in this card, right? So this is about, for you, it's about no matter what's happening in this silly relationship thing that we all put too much emphasis on, what's actually happening is you're leveling up here as the result of this stuff. It's teaching you things. The star card is your third eye is opening up. Your pineal gland's going to go boing, and you're going to have all of this access to knowledge that maybe you didn't feel it was accessible to a normal person like you, but you're not a normal person. None of us are normal people, okay? There's not really any such thing, but you especially wouldn't be here on a Friday night if you were a normal person. And that's not a bad thing, sweeties. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Okay, you're on a mission here to do something amazing, and it's about leveling up, okay? Take Muhammad to the mountain right here, guys. Take Muhammad to the mountain, okay? It's about that connection. So, yeah, I don't like to read for myself too often. I mean, I'll pull a few cards, but I don't like to anyway. It's really not good to, in my opinion, because the more you read for yourself, sometimes you have answers that you're not really supposed to face yet, you know. And but this is good stuff. This is to remind you you are on the right track no matter what. You are both going through a major transformation. The good thing about this Knight of Pentacles is it's here. It may be in reverse, but it's here. Just has to switch directions. I also feel like with that crozier or whatever you call it, the spear or crozier, this person's kind of holding it in front of them. So it's almost like that's causing this impaired vision. It's causing like a split vision. So the energy, that is that push-pull. Part of his energy is kind of split because and look, it's splitting the sun too. So it's like all of the things that represent wholeness, clarity, and being on your path are in reverse, and they're split. They're just, it's all split energy. So give it time. If you have the patience, it's going to work out. Because that Seven of Pentacles, that's also about patience. You know, you had the Seven of Pentacles. Where was it? I know you did because I saw it. He was holding the Seven of Pentacles where the person's holding the hoe. It's about patience. It's about the season not being here yet. It's not quite your season of abundance. It's not quite time for the harvest, but it's almost. It's almost. And so just the almost. For me, the almost energy for the harvest is even almost as good as the harvest itself because it's exciting. I'm in that energy right now. I feel good things building and it's exciting. It's an exciting energy to be in and it's exciting to watch things unfold, right, in life. And so the more you can really welcome that energy, and that's the next step or the first step to getting to the actual fruition of the manifestation. Just letting it go. Bloop. Okay. Good luck, Bobby. Okay, Anne. Anne is next. Thank you so much. Do you see things changing? I don't do drugs anymore. I used to. I used to do a lot of drugs. But you know, drugs can't give you what spirit can, this sort of natural high that I'm on. But I mean, drugs are fun. I have nothing against drugs, but I do not do drugs anymore, no. I used to though, and I've relapsed quite a few times. Okay. Do you see things changing for the positive for me in the next 2 months? Yeah, and once you there's a period too. Hold on one second, Ann. So Tracy, there's like a period of adjustment, right? And once you get through that period of adjustment, you know what I've noticed is, it's like incremental changes, right? It really there was a period of time where it was like the last time I really got clean and sober, where for about 2 weeks there, I was like, if somebody would hand me pretty much anything, I would do it. I would ingest it, put it up my nose, whatever, smoke it, whatever. I would do it. Like, yeah. But as you get through over that hump and you get to a point where you just want to be in a place of positivity and you just want to bring it, because the things that are natural in this world, like the natural blessings and gifts, they're better than any drug. Drugs are synthetic. Remember, that's synthetic stuff. It's a synthetic high. The real high comes from being connected, plugged into source. So that person who asked, are you on drugs? No, I'm connected to source, baby. You ought to try it. It's way better than drugs. Let me tell you. Way better than drugs. Try it. Try it for yourself. People will start asking you if you're on drugs. Trust me, guys, you want people to ask you if you're on drugs because it's good stuff. Okay, so let me get back to Nancy. Do you see things changing for the positive for me in the next 2 months or so? Am I on the right path? Marijuana is a natural herb. Yeah, but the things that are done to marijuana to help you get that high a lot of times are not natural. The things that people put on that marijuana before you smoke it are not so natural. So don't give me that crap. Thank you for the encouragement and blessings. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck. Keep doing the next right thing. Remember, you can't go back and change history. You can't change the past. What can you change? You can make sure you do the next right thing. The next right thing is going to come in front of you. Make sure you choose the right choice. The next right thing is always the thing to focus on. What's the next right thing to do? It's not always easy, but it's great. For someone who has a past that is like a hot mess, it's a great feeling to know you have something in your control. You have the control to make the best decision when the next right choice is faced in front of you. What's the wrong choice and the right choice? You have the control to make the right choice every time going forward. So that's a great empowering message and thought and perspective for someone who has been through the ringer like we have, you know, and wishes they could go back and change the past, etc., etc. So what's going on with Anne in the near future? When are things going to get better? And what's going on? Hold on, Bubba. My dog's wanting to go out. You've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, here, baby. So that overwhelming energy, that energy of being sort of, like you have, it's not too many options necessarily. It can be, but it's almost like it's not options because this doesn't feel like options. That energy of feeling like there's just too much going on, you know, like there's just too many things flying through the air at once. You're coming out of that. You're coming into this sort of calmer energy. There's 2 cycles in your life that look like they're completing as well. There is a male energy that's the King of Rods in reverse. So this energy you're kind of connected to, who is fiery. It's not shooting. This person's sort of shooting blanks right now. And what I mean by that is this is someone who has a potential to do a lot of great things, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, a family member, but right now they're in reverse. And so their energy being so connected to you has also caused you a lot of frustration. They're not being honest. They're either not being honest with you or you're not being honest with them. There is that deception energy right there facing this person. And that's part of why they're upside down. But what's good about this is 2 energies are shifting here. That energy of overwhelmed, being kind of frustrated and not knowing what's happening is going away, but also this Knight of Rods, this Knight of Rods is walking away from the 4 of Rods, right? Walking away. So what does that mean? This energy moving out that's sort of up and down. It's like not committal, non-committal energy. As that walks away or moves out of your life, it allows this, excuse me, it allows this big time spiritual growth. Let me see what else is going on here. I feel like we're right on the cusp of something and I'm not quite getting it. What is that? Six of Pentacles, right. Oh, Empress, nice. 2 of Pentacles. So there is something, and I don't think it's a romantic situation. I'm not sure what it is though. There's something that is sort of exiting your life or moving away from you. And as it moves away, you need to allow that. Don't be afraid to have that move away because you've got these 2 of Pentacles, not very encouraging right now. Oh, I'm sorry. With whatever this is that's moving away from your life, you've got these 2 Pentacles right in front of you that you need to focus on. Okay, it may be those 2 cycles that I saw closing. You're getting these 2s a lot. So make sure that you are aware of that and make sure that you're you know, aware that whatever it is that's leaving, yeah, endings are sad, right? Endings are sad. They're necessary too. This needs to leave, whatever that energy is, and it's a good thing because you're allowed. Look what happens to you. You come out Empress after that. The Empress is such a strong energy. It's that Earth Mother energy. This is a great time. If I were you and in your shoes, to welcome in this balanced energy that feels good. And this is not only balanced energy. Yes, there are hands out asking for help, but you're able to give that help because you're in balance. That's the message here of the 6 of Pentacles. You're able to help people because you're in balance. So this is twofold. That energy leaving your life allows a lot of this overwhelmed stuff to kind of go away, and it allows you to come back into balance and also to have some abundance flowing in, which then keeps that chain going. That abundance flows down. So it's really good. There's 2 sides of this coin. And as you come into that Empress energy, that nurturing energy, what I would be doing if I were you is modalities that have to do with the earth, grounding. Get in those bare feet and get them in the sand on the beach. Get them in the grass, the green grass. Get your feet in the grass. Lay down and make, instead of snow angels, make grass angels in the grass. I do it all the time. I take naps in the shade. It's just necessary. You need to be connecting to the earth in a very real way here with this Empress energy. This is major arcana, major blessings, but you have to You know this stuff, Ann. You've got to take part in these blessings and really welcome this in. So just remember, this is remember, this is the most powerful thing you can do. It's easy to be happy when things around you are good. But if you can learn to sense the energy and step into the happiness prematurely, there's power in that. And that's what you're being called to do. Step into the abundance and the happiness prematurely. You're being given an invitation to trust what you know as opposed to what you see, feel, and hear. I really feel that's what you're being called to do. Spirit is saying, and trust what you know right now. Don't trust what you see, what you feel from the outside, what you hear. Don't trust your thoughts necessarily. Trust what you know in your heart to be true, and step in prematurely, step into the abundance, and watch how much quicker it comes in. You're right there. The Seven of Cups is in reverse, okay? So just be aware of that, okay? What's Oh, yeah, yeah. So when it comes to, yeah, I mean, yes, I do go based on spirit. Like I definitely am connected in a way where I sometimes feel like drawn to do things, but also try to keep somewhat of a schedule, you know. But like when I'm not connecting, I'm not going to force myself. You know what I mean? Like I do hump day Wednesdays usually, but if it's not if it doesn't feel, I'm not going to, then I won't, you know. So yes and no. You're welcome, Ann. So I would say the answer is yes. A lot of good things coming in. You need to step into them before you even feel them coming, and you're going to start to then feel them coming. It's right here. There is an energy leaving your life. Like I said, I don't even know if it really is about like a soulmate or something. It feels like it's an energy. It is a masculine energy, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Let it go, though. Let it walk out, whatever that is. It's helping cycles complete, and it's helping you step in. Just sort of, it's helping you not step in, but it's helping you sit in on this Empress energy. It's like ascending to a throne. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I think that feels good. Just saying it feels good. So ascend to your throne. Don't be afraid. Don't let anybody pull any BS on you. Just repel the BS, repel the negativity, repel the darkness. There's a power in that. Your words have power. Your thoughts have power. You're creating this reality. So right now. You're creating tomorrow's reality. So bring it in nice. Bring it in nice. Okay. And that's it. I don't think there's anyone else on the list. So as long as I don't have anyone else, we're going to wrap it up. We will hold over. We'll hold over on the drawing because we got a little while to go. Would anyone oh, you know what we will do? I told you guys I was going to play games tonight and we didn't play any games. So does anyone need a reading that would like to win a free reading tonight? Like a free mini reading? I could do that. Let's play a game and see if anyone wants to win a free reading. I keep saying I'm going to do that and then I just forget. Okay, I thought some people might. So let me pull a card. I'm going to pull a Major Arcana card. And, ooh, that's what I'm going to put. All right. So I'm holding a Major Arcana. And the first person I see after I say go to guess it is who I give the reading to. It's not going to go based on, because your screen may say somebody else said it. I have to go by what I see on my screen. So don't punish me for doing something nicer. I know the old adage of no good deed goes unpunished. We're not doing that up in here. What card am I holding up? Go! Go, go, go! Major Arcana. Major Arcana. Brayan, the Lovers. Brayan, you got it. Brayan, the Lovers. Brayin, the Lovers. Tracy said the Lovers, but Brayan came first up higher. Yay, Brayan. Congratulations. Okay. What's your question, Brayan? What would you like to know? Ask away. Ask away. Let me puff. Tracy said, boo, hiss. What's your question, Brayan? Yeah, we'll do a couple more probably. Want to know if I'm wasting my time with my crush. How does he feel about me? Let's see. It's what we got to do in life. Make that heart rate go up in a good way. You know what they say about second place? Only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. All right. What's going on with Brain's Crush? What's going on with Brain's Crush? Wasting time or no? So there's your crush. I don't know if I don't think this is just on your end. There is a strong sexual energy here, a strong physical attraction. So that's there. Okay. This person probably, if they smile at you and said, there is a physical attraction here. I'm not sure, honestly, I'm not sure how long-term compatible these energies are for you two. You've got Queen of Rods and King of Cups. Good energies. I'm just not sure how long-term compatible it is, but you've got the Four of Pentacles. There is a stumbling block. This person may have someone else they're very interested in, or someone from their past that they're kind of holding on to. A lot of times the Four of Pentacles does represent that, the need to let go of something. So they may definitely be holding on to someone from the past, or there may be someone in the present that they're really interested in. But this is definitely like someone's hands are full. So that's part of the reason you're not seeing a lot of progress. Even though there is, you're sensing the attraction, I think, and that's why you've got this crush. There is an attraction maybe, but it's like this person's hands are full, so they're not putting their stuff down to reach for you. And sometimes even when there's a great love between people, if someone's hands are full, they may be scared to put down what's in their hands and reach for you or whatever. So you have to be respectful of that energy and then decide what to do. Here's the good news. Magician. Your major arcana here is the Magician. That's Virgo energy and Gemini energy. Those energies together are a master manifester, okay? So if you have Virgo and this person has Gemini, you guys could make a cool, powerful couple here, right? With these energies. Because the Magician is about bringing it in, bringing it down into the from the air, like from the ethers, bringing it into the physical realm and turning it into something good. What is this just in theory though? Well, you've got all these tools at your table. All the elements are present on the Magician's table, which is representative that you, Brian, have the ability to do a lot of manifesting or to make a lot of good things happen in this situation if that's what you want. So remember, there's a lot of power in your hands here. You can't make someone love you. It doesn't work that way. You can't make someone come into your life if they don't want to. This is about you having the power to make yourself the best you can be and to manifest all of the circumstances to be right for this situation to work. So is that what you want? You can do that. But you've got to be aware that this person's hands aren't empty right now. Their hands are full, right? And their mind is occupied by this, right? They're not able to, their mind is, I mean, just look at this. Their mind is really occupied by this energy. So although there is a strong physical attraction, that's a potential stumbling block. So I would say, no, I don't think you're wasting your time, but you're going to have to find sort of a new, it looks like you're going to have to find a new way, a new door, a new pathway to this, right? Because that door is not looking like it's going to open too easily. So just be aware of that. But strong attraction there. Okay, so I'm going to do at least one more. Let's see. Okay, guys. I know. You're very welcome, Brian. You're welcome. Good luck. Okay, what card am I holding? Go. Go, 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 go. Major Arcana. Major Arcana, and so far, no, 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 no. 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 Tracy, you got it. Good job, Tracy. See, Tracy was meant to win tonight, I guess, huh? Hermit, Tracy won. Okay. Good job, Tracy. Congratulations. What's your question, sweetie? Put your question up, Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy. Who you calling a fool, Lala? I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was stupid. Hey, Bubba, come on. I would say yes, but it's delayed. But let's see what the cards have to say. Yes, there is travel in your future, but it's also, it feels delayed, right? Sort of an Eight of Wands in reverse is what I saw right away. Let's see. Travel in Tracy's future. And what is in the future for Tracy? Huh, yeah, it's definitely delayed, whatever it is, but it's good stuff. Hold on. What do you, when you see the, ooh, yeah, we like it. Oh, we like it. We like it. Part of the delay is your own fear, and it's also some ego. And this isn't about travel. This is about forward movement in general. You got to address this let's talk about the bad stuff first, and then we'll get into the good stuff. You've got to address the Five of Swords energy. Oh, I know, Lala. I was just teasing you. Five of Swords. You need to Don't walk away from people just because they hurt you. This is, I understand. You know, a lot of people we think like that are savage and stuff because they will just cut out energies, cut out people that when they get hurt. That's not savage. That's somebody who's really got a very sensitive heart, and they're afraid, and they can't handle. They so cannot handle certain things that they just have to, they're never going to find true fulfillment as long as they're doing that. So don't do that to yourself. There's like these people in your past that you really miss because you've kind of pushed them, maybe friendships that you've lost and stuff because you just cut them out and never tried to work on it or communicate through these things that were real problems. And so whatever this is, you know, you need to go back and you don't have to go back and deal with these people if you're not comfortable. But you've got to try to heal this in yourself because you're going to keep doing this. This is a repeating cycle. Yeah, you got to be aware of that, okay? Patience is also important right now. So you've got the Fool here, okay? There is a desire for a new beginning and a fresh start that really is attached to changing that energy, because that once you heal that, and that's heart stuff that's got to be healed, and when you start healing that, ooh, things are going to get good. So really start being excited about a new start, but also remember, if you embody the right energy, you're going to bring people into your life. If you have spiritual connections, this is important that people get this. People may still hurt you and even do things that you feel are betrayals, but if you're bringing in people who are spiritual connections that love you, they're not hurting you out of malice, and it's a sign from source that you need to learn to work through these things so you can grow closer with with people and not run away from them, okay? You don't want to keep doing that, Tracy. These are people that are quality people to have in your life that are going to have your back, okay? And so, yeah, there may be things that bring up, they're going to be, you're literally going to get tested. Things are going to trigger old responses in you, and they're going to feel 10 times worse than they really even are because of that. And so you don't want to make the wrong decision with people and end up regretting it down the road, because life really goes by in a blink. It really goes by in a blink, you know, and you don't want to do that. You've got this Fool energy. There's a new fresh start coming in, but you're going to have to be a little patient because there's some things in you. It's not anyone else. There's things in you that have to heal first. But you've got, if you do the work, look what you've got. This beautiful transformation with the star, that Aquarius energy, that water bearing energy. And then you've got the Ace of Cups. You've got the Ace of Cups. Those are good things. 55 is young. 55 is young. And you know what? This is all good stuff. And it doesn't matter how old we are, guys. What matters is, do you trust that Spirit has a cup to give you? If Spirit can do it, it's here for you. You don't have to worry. Remember all those things. Oh, I'm this age, or I'm this, or this can't happen. No, that's BS. That's up here, and that is not real. What's real is if you have faith this big, you can do amazing things. But you got to put it into practice, right? Faith in action. So this is really about your transformation, your growth, your ability to bear that water and to trust in that, okay? And as you do that, you've got good things coming in, and you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so successful, and you're going to move forward. There is travel, though, just in material, physical ways. There is travel. Sorry, there is travel in your future, but it's a little way off. I think that there's some kind of a delay, and it's because you've got some things you need to work on in the here and now within yourself. Do these things, and good things are coming. The Star and the Ace of Cups, those two cards as your outcome cards just felt really good. They felt really good, and I really liked them. So good stuff. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up on that note. I kind of felt the energy click over for me just then. And I've got a lot of personals that I'm working on, extended personals. So this weekend. So I'm going to be getting generals up this weekend. I'm going to be wrapping up those personals I read off. And I'll be back Sunday night to do minis for Sunday Night Live because we like to do that. It's fun. And I hope you guys have a great night. We will for the drawing. I think right now we've got 7 or 8 people for the drawing. 7 people in the drawing. We want to get to 10 before we draw. So we'll continue that on into Sunday night and see how it goes. Okay, guys? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your help, Rebecca, with moderating. I really appreciate you. You're the beast. You're the beast. You guys have a great night. Bye, guys. Namaste. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday.